everyone, Bonnie here, and we're a little lopsided right now because my phone is dead, and I'm using my laptop, so I'm on my bed, so it's just kind of resting on pillows. It's doing the best it can, but yeah, I wanted to continue the Outer Temple of Witchcraft, and we left off at lesson 9, the art of spellcraft. So this chapter is pretty much what it says it is. It is about the art of spellcraft, creating and researching and getting it all to conform into what your desires are. So it goes into different types of magic, like candle, charm, herbal, and with herbal it talks about infusions, teas, potions, oils, stones, symbols such as bind runes and sigils, and then like cord magic, sympathetic magic, poetic spells, astrological, protections, witch or spell jars, witch bottles, spell jars, whatever you want to call them, healing, prosperity, love, other forms like grounding and invisibility. And not invisibility like, oh my god, she's not there. It's more along the lines of you're not really seen. You're just kind of cast over, if you know what I mean. Which is something that I am doing for Lily while she's at school and Minnesota's a dumpster fire. But yeah, it had a lot of like good information on different and it gives a couple of recipes as well, like how to make elemental incense, or it gives advice on disposing of your spell components, and then like everyday magic, like making charms where you can shove them in your bra. I've been known to pull out crystals out of my own bra. Yeah, so there were 2 exercises at the end of this chapter. So the first one was Materia Magica, and this one I didn't really do. What it was to take 10 different herbs and 10 different stones and create like a little info card. So something like that would be for the plant. And then oops, I am not prepared. Come on. And this would be for the stone. And try and work with those 10 specifically. But I already have something similar in my Book of Shadows. So like for instance, like my stones, I just have correspondences of energy, like what they bring, and I also have like not to burn them, not to, like the ones that are not waterproof, like the ones that get damaged by light, that get damaged by water, that sort of thing. But I don't care about the hardness. I don't care about the planet. So I don't have that in my Book of Shadows. But like with plants, I do have my own system. Like it's there. It's the planetary correspondent, the elemental correspondent, and then the attributes for it. I don't use a lot of herbs very frequently, so that's as good as it's going to get for me. That's just how it is in my practice. But I think if you don't have a system already in place, this is a very good way to learn more about that plant or that stone. So it's just, for me, that exercise wasn't really necessary because I already have a system in place and I like the way it works and it works for me. The other exercise was to create and cast a spell. And as you know, currently, ICE and the current regime are wreaking havoc in our country, especially here in Minnesota. So I've created a couple of spells, one for protection with a sigil Be right back. Okay, sorry about that, but I did a sigil for protection. I did this one for protection for uh for just everyone in the area. And then I did for one for Lily, for another one for invisibility, and this is the sigil that I used in that one. But there's also like a triquetra looking one in the book for invisibility specifically. Let me see if I can find it. Which I'm thinking I will use in another spell for Lily and her friends and everyone on that campus. Let's see. I am just not prepared today. Okay, there it is. Yeah, see, they have, Christopher Penchak has this charm for invisibility. So I may use that one along with the ones that I've already made. But yeah, I'm so far so good. We will see. I am considering wait a minute. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Like with Lily, I did one with a sigil for another one for invisibility for Lily. But with the sigil that I drew, and I called upon animal allies. So the one that I used for her specifically was the lion for strength, for power, for courage. So I've been calling her my little lion. Her friends have been too, which I think is sweet. But yeah, she's safe. So far so good. She's safe. She's got good friends. I've got good friends there as well. And everything's okay for now. And I was considering doing a banishing as well to get them out of the state, just out. But I'm overwhelmed with school, with work, with therapy, and with parenting, and I just have a lot of things on my plate. And yeah, but yeah. So that's what I've been working on. The next chapter is turning the wheel. So I'm assuming it is about the holidays and the cycles of life, etc., etc., etc. But we're getting closer to the end, as that was lesson 9, and I think I have 3 more lessons to go. So yeah, I hope you have a great day and brightest blessings. I love you.